Okay, so in this video, I've got something a little bit different. There's a carbon fiber bonnet in the back. It's a Haman carbon fiber bonnet for BMW X5. It's had a little bit of a knock here in the front, which has caused the resin to crack. It's only at the front, so we're gonna try and do something different, whereby I'm gonna repair it as if it was a fiberglass bonnet, and then we're gonna try and fade, and then we're just gonna paint it black right over the repair area, and then hopefully fade it out back into exposed carbon fiber. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually give it a coarse sand with like 80 grit sandpaper to remove some of the flaky resin and just some of the lifted bits, because I need it to be obviously lower than the finish, the finish level. And I'm going to use fiberglass filler, like fiberglass reinforced filler, to fill that repair. And then I'll shape it as per normal, like I said, as if it's a fiberglass bonnet, meaning it's going to be painted over the top of. And then I'll just see how far back that repair zone goes, and then obviously do the primer filler over that area, and then do the solid black. We're just going to use jet black over the top of that, and then fade it, do a nice long fade so that it doesn't go black carbon. It's going to have a slow reveal. Yeah, that should look pretty cool, and in fact I think it might even look better than what it currently does as a full carbon fiber bonnet, because it's on a white body as well, so it's quite the contrast. Okay, so here you can see I've just sanded all the resin off the top. It didn't disturb the weave actually as much as I thought it was gonna, but nonetheless we still can't save areas like this where I have to reinforce the back and then put some more stuff over the front. Same with that, and then you can see I've sanded right through to the fiberglass underneath the carbon fiber, but all the cracks are gone, so now that won't translate or come back through to the surface ever again. Basically, I'm going to do those reinforcing bits on the back side of the bonnet first, just obviously because I don't want the bonnet to be flexing when I put the filler on. I'm using stick, epoxy glue, and then also some reinforcing tape. What I've done was cut this and I put that across the back of the split, just to give it some reinforcement, and then I'll smear the glue over that. Spread it with the fang. That dries pretty quickly, and then I can move on to the outside. That stuff dries pretty quickly, so I'm actually going to flip this bonnet over now and just carry on with filler repairs. There you can see fiberglass reinforced filler. Just mix this guy up thoroughly. So I'm only doing this as an initial wipe. This won't be the finished coat. I'll put a fine filler, body filler over the top of this, but I just want to get the initial shape of this curve back with this. Plus this will bond better to the carbon fiber weave. So there we go, got a nice uniform color. I've got the fine body filler on the bonnet now. I'm just going to give it a quick DA with the sander, a quick sand with a DA I should say, just to smooth that stuff off, and then I'll give it a block just to make sure it's straight and flat, and then yes, it'll be good for primer for a 2K. so I've got the bonnet in the booth. It's all sanded and repaired, prepped and ready to go. What I've done was I've sanded the front. I will be priming this. I'm just going to use PPG Envirolock. So that's sanded and finished with 320 down there. There's the whole front section. Boom, boom. Because that's where I'm going to be putting primer and then sanding and then putting color, fading it out towards the back of the bonnet. So everywhere else that you can see on this bonnet has been sanded with 800 grit sandpaper and grey scotched to accept the new clear coat. And then after that, pretty much done. Just about ready to start putting some color down, primed and sanded. Over in the front, we're going for full coverage first, and then once I'm happy with that, the repairs, done and covered, and then I'll do the fade out. And then, like I said, it'll be a nice, mean, long one, so you shouldn't really be able to see the transition between the black and the carbon fiber. Okay, it's been a long ass day, but I finished the bonnet. Check it out, glistening in all its glory. That fade looks delicious as fuck, I'll be honest with you.